Hey, this is Arno from GoldenLion, and today I'll talk about some of the fundamentals in Zoho CRM, definitions of leads, accounts, contacts, and potentials. So there could be two types of scenarios that you might have. One could be the B2B business scenario where you're selling to another business house, or it could be a B2C business scenario where you're selling to individuals, or you could be selling to both. So you could have both B2B and B2C kind of sales scenarios. Now, the good news is Zoho CRM can handle both B2B and B2C sales scenarios. So, for example, let's take a case where you sell web development services. Now, your services might be required by an organization, which is an example of a B2B scenario, or website might be required by an individual, like a celebrity, or an author, which is an example of a B2C scenario. So the slide that where I'm in now, I wanted to first present the case for a B2B or a business to business kind of a business scenario. So the entire sales cycle starts from the lead. So the lead is an inquiry which is yet to be qualified. So for example, you get a call from Mr. Anil Jogani from Milan Solutions that they're looking for website development. Now, at this juncture, that's still a lead because you're not very sure that whether they could really be a prospective buyer for you. And then in the next step, you as an account manager, you engage with the lead in order to qualify that. So for example, you may like to know that what exactly their requirements are, what's the timeline for this project, what's the budget they might have, and who plays what role. Now, based on that, if the lead doesn't get qualified, then you keep it for future follow-up. Now, in case the lead is qualified, in that case, you convert that lead. When the lead gets converted, okay, Milan Solutions, which is the organization, becomes your accounts. So accounts are nothing but organizations. Mr. Anil Jagani, who is your contact, becomes a contact in this case. And the potential, meaning the business opportunity or the dollar amount or the dollar value, which is linked with Milan Solutions. So uh, if a website is getting developed for Milan Solutions, what could be the opportunity value, when it is going to get closed. So everything gets captured under potentials. Now, when these gets converted into accounts, contacts, and potentials, then eventually your sales cycle will begin. Okay, and there could be different stages of a potential, like it might start with the needs analysis where you try and understand the complete requirement from the customer, and then you might do some element of solutioning, like this is how the website would look like. Then you might table a proposal or a quotation, and then there could be element of negotiation. Okay, now these are the different sales stages. As you move from top to bottom, your probability of winning the deal increases and your uncertainty reduces. This is exactly your sales funnel, and at the end of the sales funnel, you might win the deal. If you win the deal, then you get a customer, and if you don't win the deal, then it's a closed lost for you. Okay, now if you need to replicate this entire process over here in Zoho CRM, the way you do it is as follows. Like in the lead section, if you look at, I've got a B2B lead over here. So if I go to this lead over here, I see that uh, I got a call from Mr. Anil Jogani from Milan Solutions. So Milan Solutions are registered under company, and the contact person is Anil Jogani with all the relevant details like industry, the lead source, lead status, with the complete contact details. I capture it over here in the lead section. Now, if the lead is qualified, in that case, you convert that lead. The way you need to convert this one, that you click on convert over here, and please note the way I've shown you in the PowerPoint presentation, like the lead gets converted into a new account meaning organization. So Milan Solutions becomes your account, Anil Jagani becomes your contact, and you can create a potential or an opportunity against this organization. So you might say opportunity for website development, and then the next stage is when the opportunity is going to get closed. That means when are you going to get the purchase order from the customer. So I'm saying this opportunity is likely to get closed by 20th of December, and currently this is at a need analysis stage. And the contact role, that means Anil Jagani, what is his role in this sales cycle? So I'm saying over here, he's the final approver over here. And if this deal gets converted, what's the amount that you could get? So I'm saying I would get 1,25,000 Indian rupees over here. Okay, and then I press convert over here. The moment I convert this one, an account gets created over here, a related contact gets created over here, and the potential gets created over here. Like if I go to this account over here, I'll be able to see that there's a contact which got created, which is linked to this account, and there's a potential which got created, which is related to this account. If I get into this potential as well, I can see that I can see the current stage over here, need analysis. And if during the passage of time, if the sales moves from this stage to the next stage, I need to edit this potential over here, and I need to change the sales stage. Like for example, if it moves into the solutioning stage, change it to solutioning. Automatically the probability also gets changed over here, and save this part of it. Okay, that's how simple it is in terms of really capturing a lead, qualifying the lead, and once it is qualified, you need to convert that lead in order to create account, contact, and the potential. Okay, now that was the cycle for B2B. In case of B2C, everything remains exactly the same, but over here there is no organization, because over here you're dealing with an individual. So in the lead as well, you don't need to capture it in your organization. It will be just the contact person name that you need to capture over here. And when you convert that lead, okay, there is no account over here. It will be only contact and the potential over here, and everything remains the same over here. So if you go back over here into Zoho CRM, let's take an example of B2C lead over here. Like let's open this one, B2C lead. Please note that over here the company, I have kept it blank. So in case of B2C, you have to keep this blank. So in your Zoho CRM installation, if you have a company as a mandatory field, please make sure that you remove that mandatory tag from here. You go to setup over here, under customization you'll be able to see something called layouts over here. Choose leads over here, and from there remove the mandatory tag. Like you must be seeing company which is being marked as mandatory, so remove that mandatory tag over here, go down and save this part of it. Okay, this will ensure that the company is not mandatory. And in case of B2C transaction, you need to make sure that you are not going to fill up the company field over here. Now please note that when this B2C lead is qualified and you're going to convert this lead, so it creates a contact, there is no account over here, and similarly you can create a new potential over here. So everything remains as it is, the way I've shown you for B2B potentials. Okay, exactly the flow remains the same, except there is the fact that there's no account over here. So hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have got any question, please do visit GoldenLion website over here at glionconsulting.com, and in the contact page leave your details over here, and we'll get back to you exactly within 24 hours. Okay, thanks so much for watching this video.